Hey everybody, and welcome to the December Q&A video here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. First off, Merry Christmas to everybody. This video is going up on December 25th, so hope everybody's having a happy holidays. I can safely say I'm not, but it doesn't really matter to me. So long as you're entertained and you're happy, that's all that I really care about. Anyway, as fighting the sleepiness as I am because I had to work today, I have 12 questions for December, so it's not a lot, but hey, it's better than nothing. And this way, I can actually thank you guys. You actually did give me a nice gift. I can actually go to sleep a little earlier tonight, and I can get a little extra sleep, and I do thank you for that. So thank you so much. So without any further ado, let's get into the Q&A video and dive into the questions. So the first one up, so what are your fondest holiday memory from your childhood? Goody gumdrops. This is going to be fun. I remember a lot when I was a kid. My one uncle would rent movies for us to watch at Blockbuster. I got to go with him a couple times when I got a little older. He would rent movies at Blockbuster for us to watch. We had like Big Mama's House the one time. I think the one Nutty Professor movie we had. Don't quote me on that one. But we got to watch like a lot of movies around the holidays. He'd always like rent a couple movies to watch on Christmas Day, rent a couple movies to watch on Thanksgiving. So those we would enjoy doing. I remember I ended up getting a couple that I got to watch then. Like that was how I got introduced to the Transformers movie from 1986. I actually saw it it was a Blockbuster rental, and that was how I was first introduced to it. I was like, holy crap, this was good. And I did appreciate it. I also watched the Flintstones movie with John Goodman. Rented from there because my mom and I had to return it, and that's what caused the issue a bit of Blockbuster screwing my uncle over just a wee bit. They're like, you never returned it. He goes, oh no, they returned it because I was so excited about putting it in the slot because I never got to do that because he would always take them that Sunday. Like if Christmas was like say on a Wednesday, he would take them like he would come up that Thursday and get them, and then he would take them back with him then, and he'd drop them off on the way home. I never got to do it, so it's like I wanted to watch the movie one more time, and he was like, okay, that's fine, but it's got to be returned by this date. And we made sure of it. We literally dropped it off that morning, and they were telling him, oh, no, it was never dropped off, blah, 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 you owe us money. And then it was proven that it was there. It must have either bounced out of the return bin or got just somebody like opened up the return bin and it just slid into the right movement or just the right groove. It couldn't be found. So it ended up getting found later on. So there was that. But yeah, so that was always a fun memory of the holidays. We get to watch VHS movies rented from Blockbuster. That was fun. Of course, Blockbuster I think there's only like one Blockbuster anymore. So that's kind of sad, but not really. I mean, I could pull shit up on my Roku, so I don't really care. And I have a crap ton of DVDs over here, so I don't really care. Screw Blockbuster. But yeah, there was that. But if you want to know, I mean, as far as Fondest goes, I mean, there's the holiday that I got my favorite stuffed animal Tyler when I was 5 and in kindergarten. There was the time that I got the second grade, and I got a crap ton of like toys and stuff, and I was bored out of my damn mind. I didn't know what to play with. I was just I was sitting up here in my room. I was bored out of my mind. I'm like, what the hell do I play with? I had no idea what to do the whole day. I'm like, I don't want to play with this, but I don't want to play with this, but I'm bored out of my mind. And that wasn't fun. But there was that. Like 5 years ago, I got my laptop that I'm currently using, so it's actually be 5 years old now, for me. So that's actually pretty cool. I've had this thing for 5 years. Still the original plug. I gotta replace the batteries. It's still the original battery, sadly. But yeah, so those are fond memories. Of course, though, the year I got my laptop, was also the year my grandmother passed away, so that's not really a good thing. She died 3 days after Christmas, so that sucks. But yeah, so there was that. But if you want unfond memories, though, I got a lot of those. Putting up the Christmas tree, baking the Christmas cookies. Fucking jeez. Baking the Christmas cookies when I was a kid was like a nightmare of nightmares. You basically, my grandmother dragged it out to be like an almost 7-day event to bake cookies. She'd have my mom up till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning baking cookies. And my mom had to drive me to school then the next day because she did not like me going on the bus. Despite my grandparents' arguments about it, she hated the fact that I was going on that I would go on the bus. I went on it in kindergarten and like 1 week in first grade. And in first grade, I got home. It was almost 5 o'clock till I got home. And my mom's like, no, I'm not putting up with this. Because that she didn't know where I was. She didn't know, if I was in a ditch somewhere. The school didn't know. The bus dispatchers didn't know. So my mom was like, no. I'm just going to drop him off from now on. I'm going to pick him up. So no more school bus for him. And I was fine. I was fine with that. I hated the school bus. I was fine with that. But yeah, so my grandmother like dragged this thing out. My mom would be exhausted. And when my mom gets exhausted and you have like the little, I want to say like a 7-year-old me, and it's like I want to ask questions, I want to play a game, I'm bored, I want somebody to play with, just give me some attention for 10 minutes. And she's tired because she's been up till 2 o'clock in the morning baking fucking cookies. She gets a little irritable, and yeah, I would get yelled at. It's like, quiet, watch TV, leave me alone for a couple hours. I need to sleep. Okay. So there was that. So yeah, I have a lot of unfond memories of Christmas and the holidays in general. Thanksgiving and Christmas. So there's and New Year's too, and New Year's. So there's that. Yeah. I mean, the one thing I always liked is that we always had like a deli platter on like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. We always had a deli platter sort of deal. And what was interesting about that was we'd have like ring bologna, cheese, potato chips, and that's what we would eat because our big meal would be at lunch. So come dinner time, it's up, a little free for all. All right, it's fine. It was nice. It wasn't bad, but yeah, no. Fond memories of the holidays, very few, if any. I don't know. I'm not being like cynical. I'm being honest. I just am. All right, next question we have here. Do you think that Weird Al Yankovic should have gotten a Grammy for his music, and why? I think he did. I thought he did get one. He mostly does parody music. In all honesty, I would say yes, but in the grand scheme of things, no. I really don't. And the reason why is because he's got something better than a Grammy. The Grammy is a worthless award. It literally is. It's basically a cheap piece of crap that you can easily make yourself in a 3D printer now. He does. Nobody really deserves a Grammy. All it basically says is that, oh look, you created a song that entertained people for. It was an earworm for like 4 months or something. That's it. And you're always going to have something that's going to improve upon it. I mean, I remember when I was in, I think it was middle school. There was a song out called Big Yellow Taxi. And that was popular for a little while. And then something else took its place. And then something else took its place. And so on and so forth down the line. It just kept meeting this successional line here. And, that was it. So there was that. As for the why, I can explain. He's got a fan base that stretches generations. It recycles itself like every 1 to 2 generations. He gets a whole new fan base. That's something that, in all honesty, you could never achieve having an award. That's better than an award because you know that your music will be passed on for generations to come. Like I guarantee you, down the line, like 10, 20 years from now, you're going to have grandparents that are going to be looking at their grandkids and going, I used to listen to Weird Al, and they'll play them some Weird Al, and those kids will love Weird Al. And then they'll listen to Weird Al music, and then they'll pass it down to their kids, and so on and so forth. and it'll just continue on for eternity. He's created a brand of music, the way he does it, that will honestly just survive the test of time. It will just keep going on and on forever, and that's better than any award. Knowing that your music will never fade into the sunset, you will always be known for parody musics of some of the greatest hits and even some original songs. Yeah, no, you will easily be remembered, and that's better than any award. The award's temporary, it's a fleeting thing. You have a fan base that, can stretch generations. Nah, that's way better. So, yeah, no, he does not. I'm going to say no to the Grammy, but the reason why is because he's got something already better. He's got generations worth of fans to come, and ones that have already listened to him. So, yeah. Let's see. How would I react to another blizzard if we ever get another one before the end of the decade? Oh, we probably will get one for the end of the decade. I won't deny that. How would I react to it? It's a freaking blizzard. What the hell am I supposed to react to? I survived the blizzard of '96. I survived the blizzard of 2011. I survived the blizzard of 2016. You can survive a blizzard. All you basically need to do is plan accordingly, be prepared, and that's it. There's nothing to really... how would I react? Fine, it's a blizzard. I live in the Northeast. We're used to snow. Ever hear the term nor'easter? We're used to it. In fact, when we hear those words, we know shit's going to hit the fan. When I hear the word nor'easter, first thing I'm thinking is, okay, get some extra supplies, get some extra stuff, get ready because I might not be going to work for a couple days, or back when I was in school, might not be going to school for a couple days. Possible power going out, make sure we have some batteries and flashlights, make sure we have stuff that we can cook on the stove and not in the microwave, make sure we have like some ice in case we need to chill some stuff down. But then again, in the middle of winter time, just crack open a fucking window. That's the one thing I never could do when my grandfather was alive, because it's like it would get too cold, but it's like, just crack a window. If we really need to freeze something, just crack a window, and that will take care of it. I guarantee it. But yeah, no. How would I react to another blizzard? It's a blizzard. What am I supposed to... What am I supposed to do? You want me to panic? Okay, it's a blizzard! Oh my god! Snow everywhere! Jesus Christ! Oh my god, we're gonna die! Okay, there. I'm used to blizzards. I'm sorry. I'm used to blizzards. I'm sorry. I'm used to blizzards. I mean, I survived the blizzard in '96. We were snowed in for like days. I survived the blizzard of 2011 that came in October. That thing dumped a shit ton of snow on us. I survived the blizzard of 2016, and we were really screwed then. We only had one working vehicle. No, we didn't have any working vehicles actually when that first hit. We only got a working vehicle afterwards. Like in February, and then it crapped out again and had to go back to the garage. So we had for like a week, I think, a working vehicle. But yeah, no, I would just go, oh look, I survived the blizzard. Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't care. It's a blizzard. I mean, no disrespect to the question. I thank you for the question. I'm from the Northeast. We're used to blizzards here. I survived 3 of them in my lifetime. Let's go for number 4 here. I mean, I survived 3 blizzards. Let's go for number 4. I'm fine with blizzards. I'm fine with blizzards. In fact, the Blizzard DQ treat's a very great ice cream item. If you ever get one, I go for the Oreo. I mean, Blizzard with the snow. Yeah, I've survived 3. 96, 2011, and 2016. I've survived those. I'm good. Trust me. I'm good. Oh. How do you feel about virtual doctor visits now that some doctors are giving us checkups online? I'm fine with it. Basically, honestly, I think they'd be a little better off than actually having to go there, because this way you're talking to the doctor. All the times I had to go to the doctor, and for the record, the last time I actually went to the doctor, I had to get a checkup the hell was that? I think I was a senior in high school. I had to go for a checkup, and I ended up having to go back because I had what was that? No, I was a senior. I was a senior then. Yeah. Was I? Yeah. Yeah, I was a senior. I ended up having to go back because I had high blood pressure, and they had to put me on. Oh, I was in 11th grade. Well, either way, I had to get a checkup. I think it was either 11th or 12th grade, but I had to go back like about a month after that because I had high blood pressure, and they had to put me on medication for it. And that was literally the last time I've been to the doctor. I had to go to a place to get a drug test for an employment that I had for one night, the one night temp job. So there was that. And yeah, it was literally one night, and I actually talked to several professionals. I'm like, well, I did have a one night temp job. Yeah, I wouldn't put that down on your resume because that's basically you were day labor. They literally said that's day labor, and yeah, no. And it literally was one day. I didn't go fast enough. I was exhausted after it. I could barely move. I still have no memory uh, pulling out of the parking lot till I got to like I was a good maybe 5 miles away, like 5 to 10 miles away, and then all of a sudden I'm like, how the hell did I get here? And I'm like, okay, that's it. Yeah, I had no memory. I still have no memory of how I got to that spot. I can assume how I got there, but I have no memory of it at all, none. And I'm like, yeah, okay, no, not doing that again. So yeah, but that was the last time I've actually been to a doctor. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the virtual online checkups, I think that's actually a better thing because you can actually talk to the doctor versus, oh, I'm gonna go to the doctor, but the doctor can't see you. You're gonna talk to one of the practitioners, or you're just gonna talk to one of the interns or something that, God bless them, they don't know what the hell they're talking about half the time. My mom went to the doctor. Would have been. She was still working yet. Crap, was that 09? I want to say 09. I want to say 2009. That's somewhere like 2009, 2010. I ended up having to take her to the doctor because she was sick for 3 days. She ended up having a urinary tract infection because she got sick. So there was that. Sorry about that. I kicked the box out of the way. Um, that was the last time she went in the. She ended up talking to the. I guess it was the nurse practitioner, and they're like, "Oh yeah," so they're going through the whole thing, and they're trying to tell my mom, "Well, you have cancer," and the doctor goes, "No. Symptom A, symptom B, symptom C. What does that tell you?" "Oh, it's an infection." "Yes, it's an infection." Which is what we told her. And you just told her she has what? Oh. So, yeah. As far as, like, the online visits go, you can better off describe your symptoms, I think, in a way. So, yeah, I'm all for that. I actually approve this. Plus, this way, this saves you the trouble because a lot of times when you have to go to the doctor, you're already sick. To freaking begin with, you're sick. Because, let's face it, nobody healthy is going to the doctor for the hell of it. Oh, well, you got to go for a yearly checkup? Pfft, my fucking ass. You're going because you're being forced to. You're not going of your own volition. You're not going of your own free will. Some do, I will admit, some do. So don't chastise me for this, but other people don't. And this way, they don't have to run the risk of hurting themselves or others. They can literally just open up their phone, open up their computer, open up their tablet, their device, whatever you want to do, and they can literally just talk to the doctor online and describe the symptoms, give them the information, and yeah, problem solved. There are some things they won't be able to do, yes, but given enough time, we probably can. But all in all, this is honestly think it's a lot better than what it was before. What it was before is, I want to say still the arcane style of medicine, like the Dark Ages, but slightly more into the light. Now we're actually getting a little more advanced. So, yeah. Plus, we're like a step away, I think, at this point from having the EMH from Star Trek Voyager. And all of a sudden, it's just like, you're sick, you cough, and you're like, oh, house activate EMH, and then all of a sudden you just have the or just saw MH, medical hologram, and it's just like the holographic appearance of a doctor comes out. It goes, please state the nature of the medical emergency, or please state your condition, or how are you feeling today? Something like that. And yeah, so I'm all for the virtual doctor visits. This is a good step, I think, in the right direction. We're getting there, basically. So there is that. But I mean, everything can be improved, so don't get me wrong. It's good the way it is now. It's a good starting point, but definitely could be improved along as we go. So, okay, next question. How upset was I when I found out that Alex Trebek passed? Sorry about that. When Alex Trebek passed away. I wasn't really upset. We all knew it was. I think I was more shocked that Sean Connery had died than I was that Alex Trebek died. I'm going to be honest with you on that. I was more shocked that Sean Connery died, because I remember seeing that Saturday morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, Sean Connery died. Son of a bitch. And I'm like, really, I was really hurt by that. I'm like, oh my God, no. Like, gee, no, this can't be happening. I'm just going to close my eyes. I'm going to open them back up, and Sean, he's still dead. Oh my God. I was more like that when I found out that Sean Connery passed away. When Alex Trebek passed away, I was like, oh, hey, Alex Trebek died. Holy crap. Because we knew it was coming. He was diagnosed with cancer. We knew he was going to die. It was just a matter of, did you make peace with it? Did you make peace with the fact that the Jeopardy guy is going to die? Yeah, I made peace with it. So I'm not trying to be ghoulish or anything. Honestly, I was just like, oh, okay, Alex Trebek's dead. Son of a bitch. Okay, holy crap. I didn't feel... Sorry. I didn't really feel, I guess you want to say sorrow, I guess. I mean, I was a little upset, yeah, but it's like, it's that standard upset like, oh, I just dropped my favorite, food item on the floor. Oh, crap. Or I just dropped my lunch on the floor. That's like the level of upset I was, because like I made peace with the fact that he was gonna die. I think a lot of us did. And yeah, sure, it still comes as a shock, and those that knew him closer than most of us that just knew him as the host of Jeopardy, yeah, they were gonna feel the most impact of this, sure. But as far as like us regular schmoes out here that just watch Jeopardy and know him from Jeopardy, no, I did not feel that massive, oh my God, he's gone. Let's all join hands and, sing together with one another like the Who's down in Whoville did when the Grinch stole all their shit. No, I didn't feel like that. Because we knew he was going to die. It was just a matter of when, mostly just when and how he was going to die, but we knew he was going to die. So I wasn't really too upset about it. I wasn't too shocked. So there is that. Let's see here. Ooh, okay, I remember this question. I was looking forward to answering this one. If you could, how would you kill SpongeBob? Unfortunately, he's immortal. I wish I could. I really do at this point, but he's immortal. Because there was an episode where he was getting his ass kicked by another student in the boating school. Was it Flats? Yeah, I think it was Flats. And Flats just punching him, and his body's just absorbing it. So we know physically he can't be harmed. I'd have to break him emotionally, but even then, I mean, hell, yeah, Squidward did that half a dozen times, and still nothing. Hell, the guy with the freaking pizza. And by the way, for those of you out there wondering, no, I didn't personally like watching SpongeBob. In fact, I still hate the little yellow bastard a lot. Believe me, I really do hate that. I really do hate it. When my cousins would come up when I was in high school, we had to watch them every fourth Thursday, or every 4 Thursdays we had to watch. It was like one Thursday a month, basically, or 1 or 2 Thursdays a month we had to watch them. So it was basically, they would watch TV, it would be SpongeBob. Because it's like they came up, Nickelodeon was on, and SpongeBob. So I ended up hearing a crap ton of SpongeBob. So that's how I kind of know all this, and it's just knowledge that refuses to leave my head. But then again, like Sun Tzu said, to know your enemy is to know yourself. So Yeah, but how would I take out SpongeBob? I mean, this is actually kind of funny because when I was in high school, my one buddy and I, my best friend, we were contemplating how do you kill Big Bird. Because I never liked Big Bird the Muppet. I never liked that bird. Yet I did like the movie Follow That Bird, so go figure out that one. But I never liked Big Bird. So my friend and I, we're kind of contemplating this back and forth. We're going, well, all we got to do is pull like a Wile E. Coyote in the Roadrunner. Just put some bird seed out in the middle of a busy highway. Put free bird seed, see if Big Bird goes for it, and then bam, fricassee. But as far as SpongeBob goes, I would say drag him up on the land, but that's proven that no, he can survive that. His, what the hell was it? The second and third movie, I guess? Or at least the second movie he survived. And like, what the hell? There was that one episode where him, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs came up on land and they survived. I think it was the Dare one. That's when Patrick made the announcement that Sandy's a girl? Yeah, no shit, Patrick. That just proves how dumb this show was. Again, to know your enemy is to know yourself. Wholeheartedly, to know your enemy is to know yourself. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, kids. But yeah. I mean, he almost was killed in, what was it, the first SpongeBob movie? He's basically drying out on the surface. I mean, you could kill him just shoving him into Sandy's tree dome in the middle of summer. Remove all the water, just basically end his ass that way. How would I do it, though, if I could? Well, I'm not going to chop him up because that would basically, there'd be more of them and that would be a living hell on Earth. I don't need to picture that. Thousands of little SpongeBobs running around. Oh, God, no. No. I don't know. I'd say stick them in the microwave, maybe. God, there's a lot of ideas I could do. Stick them in the microwave. Stick them under a heat lamp. Stick them in the oven. Drop them in a tank of piranha. What else do I got here? Oh God. There's a lot. Those are like the first few ideas I have. Because, physically he can't be harmed. You'd have to break him emotionally. And, yeah, that's just, that's a ball of wax right there. It's just never going to get over. Ugh, nope. Alright. But yeah, that's about all I can do. You have to dry him out, basically. That's the only way. So it's just, which way do you want to do it? The heat lamp and make him suffer? Shove him in Sandy's tree dome in the middle of summer? The choices are really endless. How would I do it? I would just dry him out. I would just find a way to dry him out, and that would be it. That'll end him, so. What cartoon you found to be mistreated the most out of Nick, Cartoon Network, and Disney? Alright, so basically, which cartoons did I find to be mistreated the most? Okay. For Nickelodeon, Pelswick, highly underrated show, really good. Danny Phantom, really good show. Basically given a bitch slap treatment by a lot of people. There's still a diehard fan base for it, but keep in mind with the whole Butch Hartman thing and all that crap that he did, not exactly a good idea to jump on that bandwagon, but there is that. Let's see. As for I had what, Pelswick and Danny Phantom for Nickelodeon. Well, Hey Arnold got really screwed over. Rocko's Modern Life was mistreated. Oh yeah, Rocko's Modern Life definitely got mistreated. Hey Arnold got screwed over royally. I would say Doug, but then again, Disney took it over and just butchered the hell out of that. Poor Doug. Never had a chance. Disney murdered him. God, what other cartoons did Nickelodeon have? They came out with, like, so many of them in the mid-2000s, like, in the early 2000s to, like, the mid-2000s. There were so many cartoons on Nickelodeon, and then they all just disappeared. That was their experimental phase. Here, we're going to have a shit ton of new shows. Here's, we have, Oh god, what the hell was it? Oh, we have this show, and this show. Oh yeah, and they worked out real good for like a week, and then they were killed off. So there's a lot that were underrated. I know both the Avatar series were extremely well loved. Although personally, I think Korra should have got a little more love than it deserved. But then again, Nickelodeon just had it up to here with it, and they were just like, "Fuck it, we're done." So that's another one. But yeah, that Nickelodeon side, they screwed over a lot of stuff in favor of SpongeBob. Hey Arnold, Doug. I'll throw Doug in. What the hell, Doug? Rocco's Modern Life, Danny Phantom, Pelswick. Pelswick really got screwed. I felt sorry for Pelswick. I really did. I felt so sorry for Pelswick. For Cartoon Network, oh, where do I begin? Oh, Jesus Christ. Where do I even begin with this? So Cartoon Network screwed over so many of their shows. Let's see, I think Cartoon Network, Disney. The ones that were mistreated the most, definitely. Well, if you want to go mistreated, Steven Universe. Even it's one of the more recent ones. That one was mistreated. I don't care how many people deny that. That show got mistreated. Here, we'll give you one new episode every, 3 months. Because our new format is 10-minute episodes. That's it. 10 to 11-minute episodes. That's it. So you'll get one new episode, every 6 months or something. No, that was horrible. Thundercats. Look, don't get me wrong. Thundercats 2011 was a damn good revitalization of it. And you want to see a contrast between a good reboot and a piss-poor reboot? I give you Thundercats. The original one from the 80s was good. The 2011 version was spectacular. Thundercats Roar was a hot, steaming dumpster fire. Happily, to the best of my knowledge, has now been canceled. Who am I kidding? Thank you! Who am I kidding? So yes, that's been canceled happily. So there is that. As far as, other ones, mistreated, Teen Titans. The original Teen Titans. The OG Titans. They were mistreated by Cartoon Network. Horribly. We're just going to end this thing on a cliffhanger. Screw you out there at home. The next thing we get to end it is the movie Trouble in Tokyo, which was the de facto series finale because, nothing else came after it. And then we get Teen Titans Go, which can blow, as far as I'm concerned. Teen Titans Go can blow. So there was that. There was a few other shows. I would have said Code Lyoko, except for the fact that the only way they were mistreated was the last couple episodes because they moved the time slot for it. Because it was on a Monday, and then all of a sudden it shifted to a Saturday, and I didn't even realize that it shifted, and I missed the ending. So that kind of pissed me off. I actually had to YouTube it, and that really upset me. You want to talk about other things that have been mistreated? Cartoons, just off-topic brand cartoons. You have blocks that aired cartoons and other stuff. Toonami, Maguzi, both of those. Master Control, all three of those got screwed. I would say Foster's too, in a way. What was that one? I am Weasel. No, that one was fine. That one was screwed up from the start. God, I don't even remember what all Cartoon Network had because I know different areas got different things on it because I remember pulling up a list of their programming years ago and it's Cartoon Network has Power Rangers. I'm like, no, they don't have Power Rangers. What the hell? Yeah, certain areas got Power Rangers. Not me. I was like, oh, God damn it. No, I didn't like that idea. That upset me. Then I have to see what shows they all had. I know Centurions, I felt was one that did get the royal screwdriver up the ass. And not in a good way. This is a really good way. But they got screwed pretty good. Because that was a show that actually was good for the network. It was a cartoon. It fit perfectly. SWAT Cats got royally effed in the A. Hell, I'd even say Freakazoid in a way got royally effed, but I couldn't guarantee that, but I would say Freakazoid. Uh, so many other shows. So many other shows. God. But definitely, like, I mean, if we want to go programming blocks too on this, Toonami, Maguzi, Master Control for Cartoon Network. For Nickelodeon cartoon wise, I don't have one. Programming block wise, Snick. That got F'd in the A. For Disney, what didn't they stick the screwdriver up? DuckTales just got canceled. Wander Over Yonder got screwed over. Look at Milo Murphy's Law and Phineas and Ferb. They royally got their asses beat against the wall by Disney, and they're like, haha, you're going to take it. You just imagine Mickey Mouse telling, Phineas and Ferb and Milo Murphy, oh, you're going to take it, huh? Yeah, that's, yeah, no. And that's just recent stuff. I mean, you want to talk other stuff. Star Wars Rebels, in a way, kind of got F'd in the A. But that was Disney XD. But I'm going to throw Disney XD in on this, too. Because there was a few good cartoons and stuff on there that got F'd up. And hence Wander Over Yonder. Yeah, there was a lot of good shows in that that got messed up. But cartoon-wise, Milo Murphy's Law, Phineas and Ferb, Wander Over Yonder, definitely those three. Star vs. the Forces of Evil, I kind of feel was one that it had a good ending. Don't get me wrong, it had a damn good ending. It fit perfectly. The problem was, it almost felt like, oh yeah, there's still more that's going to happen, but you're never going to see it. Kiss off. That's one I'd throw in. Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls definitely. No, screw it. I'm going to throw Gravity Falls definitely top of this top tier list here. So Gravity Falls, for those of you that don't know what show that was that I'm talking about, was a show on Disney. I know it was Disney XD, and I think Disney had it then too, or either way, it was on both of them at one point. The series just ends. It ends on a special. Dipper and Mabel go back home. Summer's over. That's it. And just like that, it's like, oh, there's still more that's going to happen. But it almost feels like you're not going to see it. Sorry about that. I'm a little stuffy. It's like, oh yeah, no. More's going to happen, but you're not going to see. You're never going to get to see what else is going to happen. Screw you. And that pisses me off. So, yeah, definitely Gravity Falls, Wander Over Yonder, Milo Murphy's Law, Phineas and Ferb, top 4 that Disney has fucked over. They have mistreated them to the wall. Big time. Just huge mistreatment. I'll even throw DuckTales on there just to round out all 5. So, yeah. Think of what hasn't Disney screwed. Now, I don't think there's anything Disney hasn't screwed yet. Not one thing has Disney not screwed up. But yeah, those are my ones that that's what I find to be the most mistreated shows, cartoon-wise. For Cartoon Network, like I said, programming blocks, definitely Toonami, Maguzi, Master Control was one of my favorites. That's something that they could have kept for a while. Even with this newer programming style of theirs, they definitely could have kept Master Control. That would have been something interesting. Like, hey, we're going to have an entire marathon of this show for the day because that's what the Master Control, that was the winning champion for the day. And then, like, the end of the week, we're going to have this huge event. All 3 of them are going to duke it out. Half the day is going to be this. The other half of the day is going to be this. And that's what you're going to get. But no, of course they won't do that because the licensing fees and everything else will cost money. And God forbid they do something entertaining. Screw that. So, yeah, that's what I got. Let's see, next question. What was the dumbest error you seen someone made? It's like the dumbest thing or dumbest error I've seen somebody do, I guess. I really can't think of one. I really can't think of one. I've seen a lot of stupid stuff. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I've seen a lot of stupid things in my life. 31 years that I've been alive, I've seen some stupid shit. The dumbest error I've ever... Oh, no. I got it. You can actually YouTube this one. So there was an episode of Judge Judy. Way back. So this lady was saying that this guy stole her purse and just, took her contents out of it. She's rattling off the contents, and the guy literally goes, she's going, there's a cell phone, my wallet, this, that, and the guy standing over at the other podium goes, there was no cell phone in there. Boom. Dumbest error you could have ever made in your life. You literally just admitted your guilt in front of everybody. There's that. You have the guy that answered the very first question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and failed miserably. Let me ask everyone out there, what does a surge protector protect against? It sure as hell ain't water. And I will never forget that. The guy answered water, and he goes, oh crap, oops. Yeah, he locked it in as his final answer. Question number 1, you walk away with $0. Those are 2 good errors. Yeah, really think about it for a second. Yeah, no, definitely. Those are some good errors. Holy shit. But definitely the Judge Judy one, though, is one of my favorites. That's definitely. Okay. Next question here. Do you think the Loud House will ever become the new Spongebob? Hell no. No. Because Nickelodeon will kill it before it gets too popular. They're not fans of something becoming more popular than their already popular show. As far as Nickelodeon is concerned, if a cartoon becomes too popular, they will kill it. And by them killing it, it's basically, oh, we're going to shove you off onto our sister network. Or we're going to take and, we're going to give you less airtime. We do not want anything to impede the Sponge. All hail the Sponge. And that is literally the issue when it comes to Nickelodeon and their new animation lineups. Because you have, like, the Loud House, you have the Casa Grandes. Any new cartoon that comes out, they are already fearing, okay, if the ratings come back for the first few episodes is really good, crap, we have a problem on our hands because this might be too popular. SpongeBob's in trouble. And just like that, SpongeBob has to be superior, so they start limiting the amount of time that the other show's on. Or they start handicapping the writers. Look at Monsters vs. Aliens. That show would have done so much better, but Nickelodeon basically shoved the animators, or shoved the script writers right up the rear ends. They just screwed them over good. Yeah, better yet even as if they get a license for another show, like Digimon Fusion, when they had that running the same time as Samurai did on Saturdays. And after like 3 episodes, they cancel it. Because they're like, oh yeah, no, we're canceling this because it's not good enough. No, it's not good enough because you gave it a piss poor time slot right after Power Rangers. You're figuring, oh, people will stick around. Bitch, those credits are rolling. People are channel surfing already. I guarantee you, they are very short attention spans. The minute those credits are rolling, boom, they're gone. They know the episode's winding up, they're out the door. Then all of a sudden, it's like you had the Worldwide Day of Play. That screwed it over. It got bumped for something else then. You literally gave it no chance because you thought, oh, crap. The first episode came back too popular. Ooh, it's a cartoon. It's anime. It's a difference. It's an animation. This could hurt SpongeBob. We can't have this. Boom, problem solved. So they'll cancel it or they'll ship it off to their sister network, Nicktoons. So yeah, no. Will the Loud House ever become the new SpongeBob? No. It never has a chance to. In fact, there are already people demanding it get canceled. They're saying that it's not worth it. It's worthless. They already want it canceled. No, it doesn't deserve to be canceled. This is a show that honestly is not bad in a way. It shows it's a slice of life comedy, which Nickelodeon is sorely lacking. even with the Casa Grandes, you need at least two. You have to have one side of the equation balancing out the other at all times. Scale cannot be balanced without that. As the Emperor in the animated Mulan movie said, a single grain of rice can tip the scale. One man may make the difference. But in Nickelodeon's case, it's a single grain of rice can tip the scale. One show can make a difference. So if you only have like one slice of life comedy or one slice of life, series, all of a sudden you're saturated with that. Whereas, here, let's give you this one. You dilute it a little bit because you have more variety of choices. It's the same, basic premise, but it's two different personalities inhabiting it. One's giving you the thing from this point of view, the other one's giving you it from this point of view. And that works out really well in the grand scheme of things. I don't know what that flash was. If anybody saw that, I don't know what that was. So, it's probably a light flickering, probably. So, yay. There's a storm trying to roll through. We have some high winds, but yeah. So, no, I don't think the Loud House will ever become the new Spongebob. Nickelodeon will prevent that from happening. 100%. They won't allow that. Okay, next question here. Who would you rather have as a bodyguard, John Wick or Smaug from The Hobbit? Smaug. I'll take Smaug. I'll take the dragon. I don't know why. Probably because you need gold to kill him. And I don't see anybody wasting that to kill the dragon. And plus, just so long as we're not going Rick and Morty bullshit here with dragons, because I did see that episode. No. If we're going that route with dragons as bodyguards, not happening. But if it's just regular dragons, I'll take Smaug. I'll take Smaug all day long. Definitely, wholeheartedly. I'll go with Smaug. Let's see, number 11. What are the scariest things you saw in your life? Oh boy, scariest things. Heights. Definitely. If you mean like scariest like movies and that, or like scariest things like I've seen on TV, stuff like that. Honestly, I got desensitized pretty early on with stuff. My one uncle would take me to R-rated movies when I was a kid, and I always stand by this. When you were growing up, at least when I was growing up anyway. I mean, it's going to be different for you, of course, because it's newer generation, newer era. But when I was growing up, if you saw an R-rated movie, you were a god amongst your classmates. Because, you saw an R-rated movie. You saw nudity. Because there was clean nudity in an R-rated movie. So it's like, you were a god at that point. But I got desensitized to a lot of stuff pretty early on in life. My uncle desensitized me to a lot of, death and that. I don't know why he did it, but I didn't mind. So, it's not that it freaks me out. Bugs freak me the hell out. One of the scariest things I've actually seen, there was a bug. I went to the local park up here, and I actually had to say something to the township people about it, because I didn't know if it was a stinging type of bug, if it was a friendly type of bug. I didn't know, and I was not about to find out. But it was freaky looking. It made a really ominous humming noise when it was flapping its little buggy wings and it was vibrating them. It made a ominous noise. It creeped me the fuck out. And I'm like, no. I'm not a fan of bugs. That scares me. Whenever I hear that, I get a little tensed up and freaky. Whenever I hear a buzzing sound, it bothers me. The scariest thing, though. What are the scariest things? Definitely bugs. 100%. I really don't have much of anything else because, like I said, I was desensitized pretty early on in life, so I don't have much in the way of what scares me. That's actually a really weird thing that I could honestly watch a scary movie, or what most people would qualify as a scary movie. I'll sit there and I'll be bored. I'll go, yeah, okay. And this is what again? Oh, okay. I don't care. Thank you though. But yeah, so no, I'm just no, I'm not a huge fan of that. It doesn't bother me so much. So I'm like, yeah, who cares? It's that's how it goes for me. I tune it right the hell out, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't care. So that's about all I got is bugs mostly. They're one of the scariest things I've ever seen, or yeah, at least one of the scariest things that I saw in my life. Bugs, and I mean like stinging bugs, giant stinging bugs, just freaky arthropods, spiders. I mean, I got freaked out by a black widow that somehow managed to find its way onto the TV the one time when I was like really young. Freaked me the crap out. I was like, oh my god. I mean, I go to reach up to change the channel on the TV because the remote control was not working right. And I go to push the button to turn the TV, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a big spider on the TV. It freaked me out. So, yeah, I would go with spiders, bugs, insects in general. Some of the insects I like, but not all of them. So, there is that. But, I mean, ladybugs I have no issue with. Ants I find annoying, but... Okay, ants I find annoying. Ladybugs I have no issue with. Dragonflies I have no issue with. Spiders I have an issue with. Well, if they're big spiders. They're small spiders, I don't care. Stink bugs I have an issue with. Bees. I got stung twice, so that's why. Yellow jackets. Definitely have. I hate yellow jackets. Wasps, hornets. No. They freak me the fuck out. So there is that. Yeah, those were like the scariest things I've seen. If you wanted like something really specific, I don't really have anything. I hate to say it, but there is that. But it could be worse. All right, we're up to the last question. Question number 12. What are your favorite restaurants? McDonald's. I actually, there is still one yet around me. A Wendy's, because there was one that I really liked going to, but they closed up. There's one it's on like a busy, it's on a busy roadway, but I'm never going back there again because they had a mouse run through the dining room. I brought it to their attention, and this manager there basically told me to go screw off because she didn't care. So there's that. Oh, you can add mice then to the previous question. Stuff that kind of freaked me out a bit. Mice. If they're like kind of on the big side and they're just running around, that hearing the noise freaks me out. Like them going like that. That freaks me out. That's what I hear. That freaks me out. That kind of scares me a little bit. I don't know what the hell's coming on then. But yeah, restaurant wise, McDonald's, Wendy's. I did like Pizza Hut. I never got to go there a lot though, because that was sort of like a upper echelon type food. I had like the kiosk ones, like the Target, or this one wholesale club store we used to go to when I was a kid. They had good. I get like the little pizza. They had good pizza. Oh my god, they had good pizza. But unfortunately, they well, we all know what happened to Pizza Hut. Yeah, less said the better. But yeah, definitely McDonald's, Wendy's. I tried Chick-fil-A once. I wasn't a fan of it. I wasn't fond of it. Taco Bell I tried one time, never fucking again. I mean, I was a kid, and my uncle wanted to try the Taco Bell. They just opened one up in town. He goes, I want to go try the Taco Bell. I wanted McDonald's. I'm crying in the back seat because I want a Happy Meal. And my mom's like, just drive over to the McDonald's. It's right here. Buy him a damn Happy Meal. And I was the only one that didn't get sick off the food from Taco Bell. So go figure on that one. I didn't even get sick on the food. One of my favorite restaurants, though, I don't get to go there as much anymore. I would have loved to have eaten their chicken again. We did it one time for Christmas Eve, but unfortunately, this year, holy crap, no, we're not happening. Especially with everything going on with me, the family, and just life in general right now. Uh, there's a chicken place called Bojangles. Oh god, that's the world's best chicken. You want the world's best chicken? Bojangles is the world's best chicken. You can keep your Popeyes, because, okay, Popeyes chicken may be the shiz night, according to, little Nicky. But, no, Bojangles chicken can kick its ass. I've tried KFC. It's not bad. It's not the world's greatest, but it's not bad. Arby's, I've had their chicken. I had their chicken tenders when I was a kid. I'm not a huge roast beef fan, so I don't really do the roast beef. Never really liked their curly fries either. Their straight fries were good, but I never liked their curly fries. Yeah, I'm mostly a pizza guy, burgers, that sort of stuff. Definitely McDonald's, chicken nuggets, cheeseburgers, double quarter pounder, fries, definitely. They sell Dr. Pepper there. That makes me happy. I love Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. So, there's that. Definitely Wendy's. Bojangles. I love Bojangles. Oh my god, I love Bojangles chicken. God. That is some of the best chicken you're ever going to eat. Those fries and that seasonings. Oh, God. I'm salivating just thinking about it. I remember when was the last time I had that anyway? 2017, I think? Shit, I think it was. I think it was like 2017 was the last time I had Bojangles chicken. Holy crap. That has been a while since I've had that chicken. Ooh, boy. Oh, that's some good chicken, though. Oh, god damn, that's some good chicken. That is some good chicken. I think it was 2017. My grandfather was in the hospital. I was thinking about it the whole day at work. It's like, man, I could go for some Bojangles. Oh, Mom's not going to be in the mood for that. She's going to want something at home. God damn it. And I'm like, I could really go for some Bojangles. No, she's not. I'm taking a nap in the afternoon. I'm like, I could have really gone for some Bojangles. My mom comes home and she goes, how'd you like some Bojangles? Let's go get some Bojangles for dinner. I'm like, yes! Yes! I want to go! Let's go! I was thinking about it all day. I don't know what was making me think about it, but yes! Let's go! I want the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. I kind of like Cartman in that episode of South Park when they got rid of all the KFCs. It's like, you can go to Church's Chicken. No! Boston Market. I did eat at the Boston Market one time and never again. I never ate at a Chinese place. But, favorite restaurants, definitely McDonald's, Wendy's, Bojangles, definitely. I know there's a local Italian eatery up from me. They do pizzeria, burgers, some other stuff. The pizza up there is really good. I actually got that, 3 times back in October. We actually ate out. It's like 3 times in the span of years. And it was basically my mom was too tired to cook. I wasn't in the mood to cook. We're just going to order something up the street. The second time was I literally treated myself because I walked down to the garage to pick up the car. I walked home from the garage the day before. I'm like, yeah, no, we're good now. I'm not doing it again. I treated myself to a pizza. And the day of my grandfather's funeral because we just were not in the mood to cook. So 3 times in the span of a month. But there's that. But yeah, those are my favorite restaurants. But definitely McDonald's and Wendy's top 2. I did eat at Burger King occasionally. Their fries were good. I don't know about them now anymore. But their fries were delicious. Burger, I wouldn't. It's not bad. It's not the world's greatest, but it's not bad. But yeah, I could do an entire discussion thing for what restaurants did you like? I should look into that as a topic for a discussion video. What are your favorite restaurants, Andrew? And discuss them. Let me know what you think about that idea in the comments. If I should do that or not, I could actually get a little list together of all the restaurants that I had eaten at and give my opinions. back from when I ate at them and what I remember of it. So yeah, let me know if that sounds like an idea. But yeah, that was the final questions. Definitely McDonald's, Wendy's, Bojangles. God, I miss Bojangles. Definitely those three, 100%. But yeah, that was the last question that I had here on the December Q&A video. So yeah, that's it. That was the last question. Let's see here. Because I don't know what exactly is going on with us vis-a-vis events in real life. For those of you that aren't aware, look up some of my videos. We're still having issues with it yet, so for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, seriously, go back and watch a couple of the, start of October, middle of October, and the first podcast, November 7th podcast. Watch those. Listen to them. You'll understand. So, for January, cool, January ends on a Sunday. Okay. For the time being, I'm going to go with the 25th. To have your questions in by. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the 25th, for now, tentative date. Tentative. Let's do the air quotes here. Tentative. The 25th of January for the January 2021 Q&A video. Hopefully we'll all still, who the hell knows what's going to happen anymore? I mean, Jesus, I don't even fucking know. I don't even know anymore. But, yep, so that's pretty much going to do it then for me. I am going to go to sleep. I have been up since, I think I took like a micro nap this afternoon, but I have been up since 10:30 last night. So, yeah, I'm tired. That's an understatement, but I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. So, good night, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Hopefully, everything turns out well for us in the coming days. If not, we're all screwed either way. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes. This has been the December Q&A video right here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. If you liked the video, thumbs down. If you hated the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I will catch you all later. Don't forget to check out the Absolutely Completely Random podcast every week right here on the YouTube channel. Andrew Rants, Andrew Discussions videos, also here on the YouTube channel. What else do I have to say? That's about it, I guess. Enough plugging my shameless crap. Here we go. So, thanks, everybody, and I will catch you next month. Bye.